YouTube. Today we'll be comparing Arknights DPS. Since I did my first video, there's been a lot more characters that released, and I've gotten a lot more characters too, maxed out a lot more people. So today we'll be looking at Arknights DPS, and I managed to make this video just when Wisadel's banner sort of dropped, and here she is. So I have her at potential 5. She is at as much basically she's at the maximum damage capacity that she's capable of, because one more potential will just decrease a DP. Got logos here, but yeah, we'll be comparing the common DPS units. For example, starting right off the gate is Silver Trash. Buddy needs to retire. He's no longer good. He can't compete with the new operator. Yeah, maybe after his module he'll do a bit better, but right now just not it. Next up is Degen Bridger with 38 seconds. I honestly expected her to do better, but seems like we needed 3 skill rotations to take down Mudrock. Overall, she's more like an elite killer than a boss killer. Bosses with more HP, she would need many more cycles of skills. Overall, solid. She still was able to kill Mudrock, so shout out to her. Let's wait until she's done and we'll see the next operator.
And all those midnight secrets told will take them to the grave. So when I'm gone,
Next up is Schwartz in 26 seconds. Honestly though, what really got her here was her skill ended just before Mudrock was taken out. If Schwartz's skill lasted for 2 seconds more, she would have been 14 seconds. So that really costed her, but she was still able to tap down Mudrock with 2 skill cycles in 26 seconds. Ray ran into the same issue as Schwartz, as she needed 2 skill cycles to take down Mudrock. Maybe the next comparison I'll try to find an enemy with less HP, so most characters can kill it in 1 skill cycle. So we'll get a better DPS comparison rather than a DPS and a little bit of total damage comparison. So yeah, we'll see in the next one. Old Granny Calcit also needed 2 skill cycles, and she took around 23 to 24 seconds. I basically didn't count the time monster was distracted by those little fries where the monster is not attacking Mudrock, and Calcit has defeated Mudrock in 24 seconds.
close to the sun.
Tonya is not really made to be a boss killer, but I'll be honest here, it was pretty hard to keep him alive. I had to put all of the good single target medics on him to keep him alive here. Shout out to Yefiela Alter for carrying the healing for pretty much this entire video. And Tonya is able to do it under 22 seconds. Surprisingly, Chalter's DPS is not that high, against 1 single target. What makes Chalter scary is that she is AoE. She is still able to defeat Mudrock in 19 seconds, which is still very good, placing her around middle upper tier of DPS. Next up is Enos's husband, Hoarder. What got him 18 seconds, beating Chalter by 1 second, was pretty much the true damage on his 3rd skill. That really helped him a lot. Also, he was always kind of good on his 3rd skill. The DPS is pretty good. So, good job, Mr. Porter. The problem with Neural Alter in this stage is that with this setup, she can't get her sword down since there's no placeable tile in front. And I counted this as around 14 seconds, provided the fact that if she was actually able to get her sword down. But obviously the actual run took a bit longer than 14 seconds, but we'll count it since this is unfair towards her, and we'll see you in the next one. And obviously I did not expect anything less from Surtr. She annihilated Mudrock in 14 seconds, very fast, but not the fastest. She got power crept for sure by some of the newer units. Typhon was able to beat Mudrock in 13 seconds, very fast, very impressive. What sort of slowed her down was her very long attack intervals. Wisadel was able to kill the boss in 12 seconds, the fastest so far in this video, and you'll be surprised, there are like 3 more characters that can do more DPS on a single target than her. Big Daddy Uncle was able to annihilate Mudrock in 11.5 seconds. My Mlynar is potential 5, which he does like even more damage, so this is overkill. The DPS queen Posey was able to take down Mudrock in a 10-second time frame, pretty much blew the competition out the water. Here's a surprising yet unsurprising one. Level 90 M3 Max Mod, Skill 2 M3 Max Mod logos killed Mudrock in 9 seconds. Wow. Here's a very surprising one. Reed's second skill was able to take down Mudrock in 8 seconds. Walter actually cannot kill Patriot without her module. That's one thing to keep in mind when comparing her with Mlynar against Patriot, which he doesn't have his module yet. And let's see how she fares against Mlynar against Patriot. So we are in the end game now. We'll do a final 1v1 and like final 2 1v1 battles between Wisadel potential 5 against Mlynar potential 5. Keep in mind that Mlynar does not have his module yet, so if he has it, he'll probably be like way stronger than he is right now. But Wisadel already has her module, so like it's technically a bit of a unfair comparison since Wisadel has her module, but we compare all the characters at their highest potential strength. So at potential 5 with max module, she is able to kill Patriot faster than Mlynar, but keep in mind, if she is potential 4 and below, Mlynar, potential 4 Mlynar will always be faster since she requires 1 extra shot. I tested this before I got potential 5 Wisadel and she took 1 extra shot to kill Patriot, so Mlynar is actually faster if along as Wisadel is below potential 4 and below. So that's an interesting interaction. In the final battle, Wisadel will go against my friend's max potential module 3 Posey. And yeah, so let's see how she does. So, a max potential Posey vs potential 5 Wisadel, they are around the same speed. So, that just speaks volume to how broken Wisadel is, because Wisadel is AoE and her AoE is so large, it's insane. And Posey is only single target and she requires a lot of precise placements to get the full damage potential out of her, making sure she is attacking directly in front of her and with her typewriter beside her. So overall, Wisadel is definitely the best character in the game, and I'd say not in terms of DPS, only Uncle Horse can somehow like compete. Anyone else just gets blown out the water.